What's up guys, and welcome to today's coverage of Aalborg Match Play Championships. This is the round of 16, which means they're playing to get into the quarterfinals. It's a beautiful day out here, weather's out, and this commentary is brought to you by Andreas Nielsen, aka Gisofan Disc Golf. First up here, in the black jacket here, we've got Jakob Teilgaard Jacobsen, the president of the local club here called Aalborg Dinosaurs. And on the other side, Andreas Nielsen is an up-and-coming pro, definitely, in my opinion, very unbiased, the favorite to win this match today. I've heard even Paul Macbeth is frightened to see him sign up for some of the Euro Tour events. So we've got a nice match for you today. It's a couple of good players. And as we're flipping to see who's going to start, let's just explain the rules a little bit. So today it's match play. Every hole is going to be 1 point. Most points in the end win. We're playing with a handicap system, which means Andreas will have an extra throw on hole 5, 14, and 17. It's supposed to make it more fair, but in this case, obviously, since he is a favorite, it's probably going to make it more unfair instead, but that's life. Hole 1 here, we have a 99-meter par 3. You can see it. Well, you can't really see it, but it's down the gap right there in the middle. Gisofan is coming off of an injury. Haven't thrown forehands for 3 months, which is somewhat obvious there. That was a shank and a half. Oh my goodness. Hope he warms up throughout the day here. We have Jakob throwing with the wrong hand. I don't know what he's doing there exactly, but it went pretty well. He got in there decently.
And I might just get a bogey, honestly.
Here's to you bogeying.
Andrew here in his most common habitat in the rough, throwing an Anheuser with his Warden. Looks like it got somewhat in there, but not the best.
Oh, he lays up. You don't believe I'll hit it?
I'm apparently trying to roll it.
Yeah, well.
Nah, you won't make it.
I'll make this. No doubt.
So badly.
We've got the trash talk going already. Andreas here missing the par putt, which means Jacob will just tap in for
Alright.
What up?
What up?
the par here and be
It's
one
always
up.
good to get the trash talk going early.
Yeah? Get in my head?
Yeah.
It won't work.
Jacob trying to get into his head there, but sadly there's no space. Hole 2 here, it's about an 80-meter shot around the corner to the left. Looks like Jacob got a forehand around there pretty well.
What do you mean, Mar?
I mean, it's in long position, right?
Yeah, but I usually put those 20 meters. Yeah.
Jacob showing some false
It's almost,
confidence.
a given for me,
Looks like Andrew is getting nicely through the gap, skipping up a little bit to the left.
Looks like I'll get to put the pressure on. I've never laid up. I've never laid up in my life.
Happened? So the one I had my second throw on, the first one you would have just gone
Yeah, I
back.
would have drained it.
Yeah.
Obviously. Well, I might lay up when it's double or a match play like this, but
Yeah, you have to be willing to lay out at the right time.
yeah.
Jacob with some wisdom there. Andreas with a long look. Oh my goodness, that one is close.
Okay,
Almost
you're gonna lay
drains
up
it from
or-
the 25-meter mark or so. Jacob, as he stated,
lays up.
willing to lay up.
If it doesn't feel like something that has a 50-50 chance of going in on this one, just lay out.
Then you're just gonna lay up? Okay. My philosophy is just don't miss the comebacker. And then you can run everything, right?
Big brain. All right, hole 3 here. We got a 93 meters You can see it there straight ahead. Oh, looks like Jacob was about to kill a biker or something.
Thought I heard something.
Yeah, you sure did. Throwing it nicely down the middle. Oh, looks like it's turning a little bit too much. Rolling. There's OB on the path and beyond to the right. So that one is actually going to go to the drop zone. Throwing in 3. See if Andrew can capitalize on this. Throwing a low line.
Good.
Skipping up there to the left. Definitely having the backhand, the righty backhand advantage here.
I always run it. Should I perhaps try? Haven't tried that before.
Oh, a glitch.
Jacob giving it a run. Needs to fade.
What
Aw,
a run.
it's chain high there, but
That was
not
pretty
quite
close.
in. Looks like Andrew's trying that layup thing that he's never tried before. That looks
Okay,
nice.
okay.
Never heard about them.
Simon Fanboy.
And I'm waiting for a package with Simon Lovell. This Lovell.
Simon Otto.
Hole 4 here, we've got a 116 meter par 3. It's up there to the right into the little sand you can see in the corner. Left side of the cart path again is OB. Andrew throwing his overstable Raider, expecting it to come back. But it stays OB. Gives us the OB sign there. Jacob, realizing he just needs to probably get a par, throws it straight into the woods.
I really got through. I just wanted to go through.
Yep.
I almost always lose this hole.
Even though it's lefty hole?
Yeah. It's the lefty hole.
It's the lefty hole.
It feels like that, and I have a tendency to lose it when we play these games.
Well, I usually think of this hole as one I need to win as well because I'm a forehand guy, but
Yeah.
I guess I just shanked it.
This is from the drop zone. And Andrew trying to throw it in, but not quite satisfied with the attempt. And again allows Jacob to just lay it up.
Ja, den her video kommer op på YouTube faktisk. Den hedder Jesu-fan Disc Golf. Tak.
Oh, wow, Andrew getting
You have
a
an extra on this one?
free shout out
I have an
there.
extra throw.
So
And you're one up?
I have to just make an eagle. Right?
Yeah. Well, you might have to
Yeah,
throw
one
it in actually.
One up.
Where Andrew has an extra stroke. It's a par 5, 118 meters down an alleyway and to the right. See if Jacob can show us the way here. Looks like he does. Oh, it kicks at a tree there in the end, going to the left, but he is good ways up there. He'll be satisfied with that. And Andrew going back to his trusty forehand, which again is kind of a shank.
Oh, that was a nasty.
Kicked way out to the left.
I've been yanking them forehands today though. Getting them on Anheuser.
Do you know what you're doing wrong?
Well, yeah.
Nothing to correct, except if it were just that easy.
Yeah, if you could just correct it when you know what's wrong, then I'd be a professional disc golfer a long time ago.
Oh, wow. These guys just spitting wisdom today. Let's just listen in every once in a while. Two talkative people. So I'm not going to be talking over the video all the time since they are doing the commentary themselves, kind of. Looks like they're trying to find an angle for Jacob to throw to the basket here. He will likely need a birdie or a par to not lose to Andrew here since he has an extra stroke. Looks like he's going straight between the two gaps, right into the trees.
Is that my disc?
Yes, of course it is, Andrew.
It's the only way I can stand here.
Looks like he's lining up a roller.
No.
Sounds like a risky play to me.
Okay, it's actually fine.
Rolling way to the right and just accepting it. Since he has that extra stroke.
Okay.
We've got Jacob with an awkward stance. Getting it perfectly under the basket. Really nice upshot. And Andrew just needs to lay this one up and... Oh my.
That's really bad.
Yeah, he just said that pretty well. That was terrible. Still has this putt though to see if he can win the hole outright. I was thinking about the straddle stance there, but then realized he's terrible at it. Chains off to the right. Doesn't exactly look happy. They're just gonna tap out and share hole number 5.
Has to be a really strong wind for the middle to throw you out.
Yeah, as long as you put them in the middle, those baskets are really good.
And I like that.
Yeah. But if you put them on the sides, it might get a little chancy.
Talking about the baskets there.
Is that actually a 2-up then?
No, because I have the extra stroke there, so
Alright.
we share that one.
Yeah, no, Jacob. You're
I
still
got
only
bogey, you
one
got
up.
par, right?
Don't get ahead of yourself here.
Yeah, you had to miss the last one. That's why. That's a 1-off.
Oh, you were already missing that in your head for me?
I had you already missing that one.
Okay.
I'm the psych out king right now. Apparently.
Oh, wow. We've got the mental things going here. This is a 98-meter par 4 in this position. Straight into the gap there. You can't see the gap because there's basically no gap. And then you need to get a little bit up to the right. Eagle par 4 if you hit the gap right. Looks like Jacob does, but it's tailing off to the right a little bit. Looks to have hit one of the trees. Staying somewhat in the fairway though. Andrew just doesn't care about the fairway. Just goes straight at the basket through all the trees.
Yeah.
Through the trees. But we've already seen what my jump putt does though. Yeah, I don't care. I'll break an ankle as long as I win the match.
Okay.
Yeah, with the glitch. Glitch forehand?
No, but it doesn't.
It's floaty. We're trying to bait him.
I think I have to do something.
I mean, I'm gonna jam mine. You're gonna have to go for it.
It's the inside track I have to go for.
Okay.
Andrew seemingly trying to get inside Jacob's head here. But he shouldn't have, because
Oh
that's
my
a good
goodness.
run.
What a
And
shot.
stay close, so Andrew needs to get this one close as well. Shanks it right into a tree. What a terrible shot. He knows it himself. Puts it into the next one. And what a way to lose a hole. Oh my. Okay, hole 7 here. This is a par 3, 66 meters. Right down this tunnel. Looks very simple, but is it? You never know. Trying to throw a putter here, I believe. Into the trees on the left. But going behind them? Okay, he finally hits the tree there, as he deserved. Andrew, of course, going straight through the middle. Oh, well, actually
Okay, that's nice.
hit a tree, but still got
Yeah,
nice forward
I'm like
progress.
parked. So,
10-meter park.
yeah. Anyone watching this channel will know that's parked, right?
Yeah.
Right?
That's how you edit it.
Andrew again showing some false confidence.
No, that
Nice layup.
And Jacob laying up. Starting to see a pattern here.
Told you it was parked.
Oh, or was it false confidence? That's a very nice 10-meter putt there. So, we've got hole 8 here, another par 4. It's 182 meters. You need to just, the first shot here, get out into the middle. Playing kind of as an island, you gotta get over the cart path. Oh my, did you see that cut on that disc? Looks like Andrew might have just picked too understable of a disc there for the headwind. Jacob can just lay it out there into the middle. Doesn't need to do a lot. Because Andrew is now moving on to the yellow tee. Throwing a forehand roller? What a gamble. Second time we've seen that for him, but this one does seem to get some good forward progress. Let's listen in. Jacob's story time here.
soft magnet. It's been lightly cooked in the back seat of a car on a hot day to be extra understable. I have 3 of these.
Oh no.
Going over the top. of the trees. Looks like getting caught on top of them. Not enough power to get all the way down there, but it's somewhere in the fairway. Andrew found his disc and laid it up to the basket. Jacob showing his forehand struggles there. And the putting struggles. Ooh, that's a whoops. Looks like they're going to tie the hole in a bogey. What a comeback from Andrew on that hole. We've got hole 9 here at 43 meters par 3. That's the shortest hole on the course. A little forehand up to the right. That looks pretty perfect if Andrew wasn't blocking the entire flight path. Jacob following the way. Seemingly doing the same thing, maybe a little shorter. Looks like he has a stick in his head here. Tries to ignore it. It's hard to do when it's trying to steal your hat though. Round 2. Fight. Misses to the right, so Andrew now has this putt to... Whoa. Where's that 10-meter confidence circle from the last hole? That was not so good. They shared that hole in a par. We have hole 10 here. 91 meters. There's a Mando on the right of the big trees. I need to get the left off. Throwing it into the left tree, which is fine, but it looks like a par. Jacob.
Oh, it keeps turning? Oh, we're in the same
Tailing off
spot.
to the left a little bit, but kicking back into the middle. Now showing off his cart rolling skills there down the stairs. We've got a fully stretched out Gisafan here. Throwing his Warden as he is known for. It's up there. Should be fine. Inside his confidence circle of 2 meters. Jacob doing the same thing. Draining the pot, never a doubt. They're sharing that one in another par. Jacob's still 1 up. Hole 11 here, the signature hole off the course, 97 meters, severely downhill into Island Green, just to the right of that little sand bunker you can see there. It's hard to see the island from up here, but it's fairly big. Should be able to... Whoa. It should be able to hit it, I was about to say, but Andrew absolutely grip blocks that one into the trees that weren't even in play. Jacob. That one is also OP. OP? OB. Well, we have a putt off from the drop zone. Andrew throwing his dead duck. With a lot of flutter. Jacob laying up as usual. Although it doesn't seem like he wanted to. Alright, we're on to hole 12 here. It's a par 3 again. 108 meters. Gotta get up there on the hill. Tails off just a little bit to the right, but it does get over the hazard. There's a little hazard up there you need to get past. Jacob throwing the left hand here.
That was kind of close to that light
Should be an advantage, but you almost hit the light pole as
Slightly better than mine.
Andrew states. Have a treacherous green here. Andrew going for it.
There is no way in the world it lands on that angle.
And it rolls away. Almost staying in the hazard, but barely rolls out of it. Has another attempt here. Just at least stick so he can't lay. Oh, no. We have another roll away. And Jacob doing his signature move, laying it up. Getting the point though. Hole 13, par 3. This one is 87 meters. Again, severely downhill. You can't see the basket, but it's not there. That one is way to the right. You need to get left of that tree if you're a lefty. Andrew getting into that same place. This could be another putt off from 20 meters.
Don't show that at all.
I'm sorry, Jacob. We're going to show it. Andrew. Oh, that's just over the top. Too much juice. Tapping it. Oh, no. We are seeing some gifts being given away here. And Andrew doesn't seem to be happy about it. He needs to regain his confidence after that one. That's going to be hard. We've got hole 14. This is a par 4. Jacob is 3 up now. This is one of the hardest holes on the course. 204 meters. It's downhill, but it's a very tight fairway, and you need to get on the right side of that cart path you see. Which Jacob does, but he also gets into the trees, it seems. He's going to be tangled up there. Andrew throwing his forehand with this overstable enforcer. Getting it to stick in the fairway, so he has the advantage here. Oh no! What are you doing, you troll? That was terrible. By the way, Andrew has an extra stroke on this hole as well, so he just needs to get a par and he should be fine. And then he does that shank. Looks to be... He's lining up the wrong hand here. Oh! Sacrificing his buddy to get it into the fairway. We're going to see... Hopefully he's going to be okay after that one. Jacob almost throws in his upshot here. It's absolutely parked. Andrew just needs to get up and down to win the hole, but he shanks it into the trees and then shanks it away, and he's giving the hole to Jacob. Jacob is now 4 up with only 6 holes to play. This is a par 3. You can see the basket right there. Jacob hits the very last tree available, but is up there. Andrew going for the unconventional roller here. With way too much speed, needs to hit something, and it does, and stays right by the basket and gets a little round of applause from Jacob. Jacob missing that putt, just giving it away. Now 3 up. Hole 16, par 3, again, 82 meters. Can't go to the right because there's a hazard. You need to kind of throw the flex here. Andrew doesn't seem to be satisfied. Maybe, okay, it looked okay, but he's going to have some sort of a putt. And Jacob, with beautiful form there. Flexing it perfectly right into the fairway. Andrew not getting the power on it. Oh, and Jacob.
I thought you drained that.
Both seem to be confused that didn't go in. But it sure didn't. They're going to share that hole. This is hole 17. Jacob is still 3 up. By the way, there are 20 holes on this course, so still have quite a ways to go. This is one more of the holes where Andrew has an extra stroke on Jacob, so he should really get this one for free. They both got up there in the fairway quite nicely, I think. Jacob getting around the corner seems very satisfied, throwing the hands into the air. Andrew throwing it right into the hazard triangle with all the sticks, but gets lucky getting through them.
Nice layup.
Stating that Jacob laid it up, even though he had to throw it in, obviously. And Andrew just needs to get up there and put it in. Should be easy to win the hole. He gets it right in the middle, kinda. Hole 18. Now we have 3 holes to go, and Jacob is 2 up. Hole 18 is the only par 5 on the course, just over 200 meters. Severely uphill, though, with a lot of mandatories and OB on the way. That one is right in the middle, though. Jacob looks to going a little bit right. Okay, that's stuck. That's fine.
That looks so good.
Nice Anheuser up the hill here. Exactly what he needed. Just needs to share 2 holes here, and he's home free. Andrew going for the forehand roller for the 3rd time today. Seems to really like that shot.
More aces in it.
Okay. What is it? A buzz.
Old USB files.
Andrew trying to catch his breath
4
here
aces?
while Jacob
Is
brags
this one
about
gonna
his
go in?
buzz.
Nope.
stating that it will not go in. He has no confidence. Throws it right into the hazard. Skips over the hill there. And Andrew is now free to just lay it up, it seems. It's a good layup. Is this putt to outright win the hole. 1 centimeter short. Now Jacob has this one to tie the match. Or not the match. Not tie the match. Tie the hole, you know. And he misses it. And Andrew wins. 1 up for Jacob now. With 2 to go, this is getting extremely close. It's a par 3 with a treacherous downhill behind the basket. Andrew throwing it to the top of the hill. And Jacob seems to do the same thing, just a little more right. Andrew can't afford to lose this hole. If Jacob wins it, he wins the entire match. So he seems to be debating whether or not to go for it or to lay it up and take him on hole 20. What are you gonna do, sir? Taking his time. Yep, we're still here. So he's decided to go for it. He needs to hit this one or at least stay close. Shakes it. Absolute airball to the left. Going down the hill. I hope he didn't roll all the way down because he's going to be screwed. Looks like Jacob just lays up believing that Andrew will never hit this putt. Looks to be about 8 or 10 meters down the hill. Needs this to have a chance on hole 20. Sadly misses to the right. Doesn't like to lose, apparently. The match is going to be over and Jacob wins with 2 up with 1 to go. We're going into a post-game interview here brought to you by Andreas.
So, what do you have to say for your winner speech?
I'd like to thank my sponsor and my family, everyone
Who's your
helped
sponsor?
me got to this point in time. Got me right here at the top of the pinnacle of my career. It's gonna be all downhill from here.
Love the confidence.
Yeah.
See you in the next one.
Yeah.